What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about 3 alternative ways or places to get your hands on silver without having to pay crazy high premiums. I'm sure we're all aware of what online precious metal dealer storefronts are doing right now, cranking up the premiums and whatnot. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about some alternative ways that you may or may not be able to get your hands on some silver without paying crazy, hefty premiums. I've put out 3 videos over the last few days talking about this cranked up premium issue that everyone in the stacking world is aware of right now. I'm not going to name any names because I don't think I can even do that, but I made a joke talking about precious metal price gouging, and I think I accidentally made people believe that that's what I thought it was. For the record, I do not think that's what it is. I think all of these top dog precious metal dealers are selling their silver with such crazy premiums right now is because they probably got a majority of their inventory at $16, $17 an ounce, and in order to avoid not only losing money, but profiting at the same time, I think this is just what they need to do. And even though it's inconvenient for us, even though we don't enjoy it, at the end of the day, business is business. And that's just the way it works. But I was thinking about it, and I have been doing 2 of these 3 alternatives, and I would like to add in the 3rd one personally this week, and I want to just get right into it. If you have anything that you want to say regarding complaining about the spot price nonsense, go on over to one of my 3 recent videos and let's talk about it there. I want to shift our focus and mostly talk about where to get silver and how to get silver without paying crazy premiums. So without any further ado, number 1, I believe local coin shops, physical storefronts. Most towns have them. If your town does not, I'm sure one of your neighboring towns does. In my opinion, I believe it's an excellent idea to build a friendship with the owner or the workers of your local coin shop. I think this for a variety of different reasons, and if you were to head on over to one, you could probably get some silver without having to pay those crazy premiums. Now, when I first got started stacking, silver was like $17 an ounce, went down to about $13, $14 an ounce, and then it started going back up over the last year and a half. And we've kind of just been in that like $15, $16, $17 range for quite some time now, and most of us are probably used to paying maybe $1.50 to $2.50 premiums, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but that's just what we're used to. And with silver being under $13 by the time I'm filming this video, keep in mind I'm filming it Tuesday night, I'm releasing it Wednesday afternoon, who knows what spot price is going to be by then. But if you were to head on over to your local coin shop, I'm willing to bet, and this is something that I've done, this is something that I'm doing. I can't speak for every single coin shop out there, but coin shops are probably a good way to go. And I think it's important, vital even, to build a relationship with the people who work at your local coin shop. Not only so that you can get your hands on some silver and gold, but they're going to be way more likely to cut you a deal when you want to quote-unquote buy or when you want to quote-unquote sell. If you know each other by face, if you know each other by name, hey Jim, what's going on? How you doing? I need to get some silver today. If you know each other, you're going to be way more likely to get a deal. It's happened to me before. I've gone into coin shops and pawn shops and whatnot, and I've been hooked up with silver at a really good price. Very, very close to spot. Number 2 on the list is eBay. And normally this isn't what I would really say, but due to the fact that I did a little bit of digging and I was going through quite a bit on eBay, and I was able to find some pretty interesting coins, some 90% silver mostly, which is what I picked up. I think 90% silver right now is the way to go. I think 90% silver right now is the smartest option, for me anyway, in my opinion and from my perspective. Not a financial advisor, so never take anything on this channel as financial advice. But if you go on eBay, you could find some really good coins. Some 90% junk constitutional quarters, dimes, half dollars, maybe some peace dollars, some Morgan dollars. I think that is where our focus should be, mostly because typically 90% silver carries a lighter premium anyway. But the stuff that's being sold on eBay right now, I'm not talking about these big top dog precious metal dealers eBay accounts. I'm talking about just people who are just known sellers, reputable sellers on the platform, those who have 5-star ratings, those who have sold, hundreds, if not thousands of orders so far. I think eBay could potentially be a really good place to go. Now, eBay does have a little bit of a bad rap, not just when it comes to precious metals. Everything really, buy your wife a Louis Vuitton bag and some piece of plastic shows up in the mail. That's not what I'm talking about. eBay, nowadays, they've really cracked down on the authenticity of the things that people are selling. And not only that, there's that money back guarantee. Even if there's a no return policy, there's still that money back guarantee if you receive something that you did not order. And if you want to combat the fake nonsense even more, I think that's all the more reason to go with a coin. It's pretty difficult to replicate a coin. There are security features. There is anti-counterfeit technology when it comes to pure silver, sometimes junk silver. If you're going to get a round or a bar, that's pretty easy to fake. A coin, on the other hand, is very difficult and very, very illegal. So you have a little bit of security there. Now, the third and final way to get silver, potentially for free, I might add, is coin roll hunting. This is something that I personally do not do. This is something that I've always seen as very, very time consuming. I always thought it was interesting. I thought it might be kind of cool to do. It might be kind of fun. I was thinking maybe I could make a video out of it, but right now might be the best time to do it for 2 different reasons. Number 1, 3 different reasons. Let me correct myself. 3 different reasons you might want to go coin roll hunting nowadays. Reason number 1, quick and easy, to get silver. 2, to get silver pretty much for free if you end up finding some 90% silver coins, or maybe 40%, you never know. You might end up finding a 90% silver quarter, half dollar, dime, while coin roll hunting, and then all of the other coins that weren't anything of significance, take it back to the bank and get that paper for it. But 3 is it gives you something to do. As I'm sure we're all aware, planet Earth is pretty much on lockdown right now, and no one really knows what to do. Everyone's kind of scrambling. Everyone's going stir crazy, being told, hey, try not to leave your house. Hey, try not to do anything. Try not to be around people. Blah, blah, blah. It gives you something to do, and it's fun, or could be fun if you think that it's fun, but it has something to do with silver. So, hey, maybe go on over to a bank with $100 or a couple $100 and see if you can get some rolls of quarters, dimes, or half dollars. Go through them and see if you find any silver. I think these three options are a good way to go. And in my opinion and from my perspective, I think that 90% constitutional silver is probably the best bet right now, not only because it has a lighter premium, but because it's just overall more simple right now. It might be a little bit more easily accessible. I know a lot of these online precious metal dealer storefronts are sold out or claiming to be sold out or whatever the case may be. So this might be an option. These three options might be something that you haven't thought about. So head on down to the comments and let me know, is there anything that I missed? Is there a fourth, maybe a fifth option right now? Let me know in the comments anything and everything related to getting your hands on silver without having to pay crazy high premiums, not have to pay those ridiculously through the roof premiums. I went on one of the websites earlier today and spot price was under $13, yet 2020 Silver Eagles were being sold for $22. I was like, wow, they've almost doubled. Premium is almost exactly what spot is right now. It's getting pretty close. It's getting kind of scary. So I do not know how many people are happily throwing their dollars at these online precious metal dealer storefronts, but all I'm saying is if people stop paying, those premiums are going to come down. The reason that they're keeping the premiums high and cranking them up higher and higher and higher is because people are paying. Supply and demand. If someone is willing to pay, they're able to charge. If no one's willing to pay, that price tag gets smaller and smaller. That's all I'm going to say. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us out. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again. Number one, have you already taken advantage of, or at the very least thought of, these options that I provided in today's video? Maybe I named something that you haven't really thought about just yet. Maybe you've kind of like fallen into the, you know how everyone is panic buying right now? I referred to what everybody's going through in the precious metal world as panic stacking. Everyone is wiping these precious metal dealers out. Everybody is ordering as much as they can, even though they have to pay insanely high premiums. I referred to it as panic stacking. So let me know in the comments if you can think of any other options. Are there any other alternatives? Head on down to the comments and let me know. Let everybody watching this video know. There's probably going to be at least 100, 200, 300 people viewing this video. So maybe you can head on down to the comments and let them know something that they are unaware of. Let them know something that I did not tell them. Head on down to the comments and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.